I was the fake young master. When the real one was brought back, he was thin and dark. My parents, racked with guilt, offered him compensation, but he scoffed. I'm their real son. If you want to compensate me, give me the company. My entire family turned to me. You're not our real son, after all. It's time to give him back his rightful place. I smiled, nodded, and signed over everything. The next day, the company's largest client, its core tech team, and every single one of its distributors announced they would only work with me personally. My parents panicked and came begging. I crossed my arms. Tell your real son to come and beg me, his former employee, to come back. When Jerry was brought back, he stood timidly in the grand foyer. I had just closed the MC deal. On the way home, my assistant had already briefed me. The Royland family's biological son had been found. My heart hammered against my ribs for a moment, then settled into a calm resolve. Fine, they found him. We'll raise him. The Roylands certainly weren't short on cash, but I never expected that the moment the real heir saw me, the timidity in his eyes would curdle into raw jealousy. If you want me to come back and acknowledge my family, fine, he declared, his voice surprisingly firm, but he's been sitting in my spot for long enough. It's time he gave it back! I don't want anything else. Just the company. I couldn't help but laugh. I've been running the family business for 10 years. Are you sure you can handle it? My condescension was palpable and it infuriated him. I can learn. If I had grown up here, I wouldn't be any worse than you. My relatives chimed in, their voices slick with false sympathy. Just give it to him, Alex. He's the real heir after all. I looked at my parents. My father struggled to meet my eyes. Alex, we owe him this. Jerry has had a very difficult life. My mother was already clutching Jerry, sobbing uncontrollably. Those vile human traffickers, they sold him to a backwoods village. If we hadn't found him, Jerry would have been stuck there forever. She turned to me, her eyes pleading. Alex, just agree. Mom won't let you be left with nothing. Looking at their faces, I smiled. Fine, I agreed. I would hand it all over. I had always thought that even if the real son returned, I would just continue to do my part. It never crossed my mind to fight him. In fact, I felt sorry for him. I'd already ordered him a welcome gift, but this was the scene I came home to. Compensation, was it? Fine. I didn't want any of it. On the spot, I had my assistant draw up the transfer documents. I signed them all without a second thought. Holding the company deeds, Jerry was ecstatic, burying his face in our mother's shoulder. I took a deep breath. It's all done. If there's nothing else, I'm going upstairs to rest. My mother finally looked up. Jerry just got back. Let's have a family dinner. I'm tired. I don't want to eat. Is it because you don't want to see me? Jerry's eyes were red as he stared at me. I just got here and you're already treating me like this. A flicker of annoyance crossed my mother's face. Alex, why are you being so difficult? My voice was flat. I just got off a 20-hour flight. I'm exhausted and jet-lagged. Only then did she seem to remember I had just returned from a business trip. Seeing the deep red veins in my eyes, she had the grace to look embarrassed. I went upstairs, ignoring the voices below, but in the family group chat, notifications were pinging non-stop. I glanced at it after my shower, a cold sneer forming on my lips. Jerry's back. Uncle, when are you holding the welcome banquet? This is a huge celebration for our family. Yeah, make it grand. And you can announce the company handover at the same time. By the way, Alex probably can't live at home anymore, right? And what about the engagement? That'll have to be reconsidered too, won't it? I ignored the rest of the vultures circling, but that last message snagged my attention. The Royland family had an engagement pact with the Vaughn family. If I was no longer a Royland heir, what would that mean for my fiancée, Amelia Vaughn? The group chat continued to buzz.
Click the link in my bio to get the full story for free.